Hello and welcome to a special edition of The Big Fight, coming to you live from New Delhi. We've been hearing so much about the 2G scam now for months and months and months, and now finally it's moving towards some sort of a climax with the arrest of Mr. Raja and two others. But I have to say that there are still many people who remain somewhat confused about the scam. What exactly was it? What happened? And we are now having further aspects, further issues raised to this, with the UPA in particular saying that the real person, people who should take the blame for this, is the NDA. The NDA immediately saying that all that they are trying to do really is diversionary tactics. So over the next 1 hour, we're going to try and understand a little bit more about the scam itself, and also try and figure out what exactly happened. Who was to blame? Was it Mr. Raja? Was it by himself? Were the other people who knew what was happening who should get their share of the blame? Where does the NDA fit into all this? And by the way, are there other scams as well that we should be talking about that we don't know about? And that's just in the telecom sector. I'd like to start by welcoming all our guests. So we're going to be joined in just a minute or two by Abhishek Singhvi, spokesperson of the Congress Party, and also Subramaniam Swamy is going to be joining us from Chennai on satellite, former Union Minister for Law, and he's of course a petitioner in this. But here with me in the studio, Rajiv Pratap Rudy, spokesperson of the BJP. Rajiv,
Hello.
Great to have you with us. Gopal Jain, senior advocate of the Supreme Court, who's done a lot of work representing the GSM lobby, who also feels that everyone is not necessarily talking about the right scams, and there are more dimensions to this than are commonly known. And Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Rajya Sabha MP, understands the sector really well and has dived into this with both feet. Again, is talking about all sorts of aspects of this scam that are not really being discussed too much in the public domain. So actually, before I come to all the politicians, why don't I just spend a few minutes with both of you to try and figure out what actually was the scam about? And is there just one scam, or was there a series of scams out here, potentially perhaps starting way back, a decade ago? Rajiv, why don't you go first?
Okay. Vikram,
Words are one syllable so all of us can understand.
Yeah, okay, I'll try and keep this as simple as uncomplicated as possible. The scam is like this. There is something called spectrum, which is obviously in limited supply and is a naturally scarce resource that belongs to the government of India. Spectrum is something that all telecom companies need to run their services. The scam arises when there is a finite amount of spectrum and there are more people who want it. And you start giving this scarce resource in a manner to your selected few people without giving an equitable opportunity to all who want it.
Which would have happened if you were auctioning it.
Exactly.
That's the alleged Raja scam.
Correct.
In 2007,
Correct.
2008.
Correct.
Is that the only issue that has come up, or have there other charges that have been going around which date back to 2000, 2001? What happened
In
there?
a nutshell, the telecom sector has seen many scams. I mean, if you go back all the way to Sukram, you will see scams. And then there have been, let's say, irregularities throughout the history of telecom. And I've been an entrepreneur all those years, so I have, in a sense, a bird's eye view of that. All of this relates to one simple proposition. How do I get a license without paying for the license what it is truly worth? So you either create an argument of saying this is not a cellular license and then call it a fixed license and get into it that way, or you get, like I said, bypass a regular rational process of bidding for it.
But is it your assessment that this has been happening for a decade, including in the NDA years?
Well, what I'm saying is that this fight for spectrum has been around for some while. But what we are seeing in 2007, 2008
Took it to a whole new level.
Yeah, exactly.